Hi guys, thanks for stopping by. This is Sophia. I have a super quick project share for you guys today. I joined a farm animal swap. It was hosted by Jenny Hampton. She is, hold on, where is it? Jenny Hampton Worthington on Instagram, and I want to say that she's the same on YouTube, but I will have that in the description for you all. She, like I said, hosted the swap, and of course I love farm animal crafting, and I just had to join. I don't remember exactly where I got the idea to do it in a blue and white, like the blue and white china theme, like sub theme, I guess. And so yeah, that's what I went with. I am, obviously giving myself ample time to do the video before I have to mail this later today. So everything is already in the packaging and I will not be taking it out. I am putting everything in this little jelly tote. I forget what it's by KS Craft, but I don't remember what it's called. I want to say it's called the Daisy Flower Jelly Tote or something like that. But it's by KS Craft. It was like last spring or the spring before. And I lined everything inside, and I don't know if I did this part exactly right, but it came out cute, I would say, and it's pretty sturdy, so it won't break or anything in transit. So the first thing is, I did find a digital on Etsy that had blue and white. They call it blue toile, and they had blue and white farm animals, and it was called Louis Vanilla. I think it's Louie and then Vanilla, Vanille, is the shop that had it. And then I also purchased that's who the digital paper came from, and then the farm animals came from a different shop called LD as in David KZ Designs. So if you guys are interested in either these farm animals, that's that second shop, and then the pattern paper like these were from the Louis Vanilla place. And then I did also use some Random Recollections Craftsmith pads that I had in my stash. So anyways, I made my Memdex with the little donkey, and this memory dex is from Global Land. It's from like a journal set or whatever. If you're interested, message me and I'll send you the link. But these flowers are KS Craft, and I added some blue pearls on it and used that little donkey, and I think he came out super cute. See? And then I included some chicken die cuts. I tend to like pick things and die cut a bunch and paper piece a bunch, and then I go back and make my projects. So I had made these thinking I would use them for something, and I just didn't. So I'm going to send them along to my swap recipient, and it was make one get one or make two get two. So I made one, and then I did make one for the host. This bag topper is also a KS Craft die, and then this is a random AliExpress bunny, and I just backed him on gold glitter cardstock that I found at Ollie's. This chicken is also a random AliExpress die. Okay, next, I used the same bag toppers for everything. This bow, I don't know where it comes from. It was a gift from my friend Renee, my crafty bestie Renee, and so was this chicken die. So I'm not sure where it comes from. this plastic backer sheet I actually got at the Crafty thrift store, and it's like, I don't know if they're placemats or what they are. I'm assuming they're not placemats, but it looked like this, and then I just die cut it, and I did have to go in, it's by Bella Boulevard. I did have to go in with scissors and cut it out, because even I like ran it twice through the die cutting machine and it didn't do anything. It still was like completely in the plastic. So, but I thought this would be fun because then you can take the chickens off and use them, and hopefully they won't get damaged. So my recipient can use those. And then you had to make some embellishments, or actually you had to make two crafter's choice. So one of my crafter's choice was these rosettes. I made a small one and a large one, and I think I got this large one in a D-stash by Lisa from Happy Crafter Shop. I could be wrong, so sorry. I don't know where it comes from. This flower is from KS Craft, and these are Recollections flowers, a pack that I bought. And then I just added the rooster in the middle, and there's like a Sizzlets Impresslets medallion back here, but you can't really see it. And then this smaller one, same thing, it has a medallion in the back. It has a flower with a gemmy in the middle, and then a little mouse, you know, like a field mouse, which I feel like you find a bunch of those on a farm. So that's that. And then my second crafter's choice, hopefully this counts, because I don't recall if it was supposed to be an embellishment or if it was just crafter's choice period. So if it's an embellishment, then you could always take this tag off and put it on something and consider it an embellishment. If it wasn't, well then yeah, I put a lot of love in it, and I think it came out cute. I added all these fun blue and white trims, and then I accented in gold and silver, so there's gold and silver throughout the swap. Okay, so my first tag is this one. I forget what, this is like a Netherlands company or something makes this die. If you really need to know, it's in a recent haul from Scrapbooking Made Simple, or I think it's called, and some Recollections jemmies, that paper from the digital pack, and a duck. The next one is a chicken stamped, and I did try to use a bunch of my farm animal stamps as well in this tag flip. These are some freebie flowers that I got from someone, and I do believe this die is from KS Craft if you're looking for it. This was a tag die set, and it came with this. It's from scrapbook.com, and I got it as a gift from my crafty bestie. And then it has this little duckling on the bottom. This is a little pig, and then it's Mama Pig, and some Recollections flowers maybe. They might not be Recollections, I don't remember. Okay, this one is that same tag set, came with the thank you as the butterfly, and then these flowers are from KS Craft. This is a random cow from my stamp collection, and that digital paper. Actually, no, this bow is in the Cricut design space. Library. And then this die is waffle flower, this flower. And then this is that AliExpress set that I don't know where it came from. And I think this, I don't know if it's Pink and Maine or something else, this tag. And then this is a Tim Holtz Sizzix Impresslit die, and this was the gift from Renee. And then I just added a little gemmy as the eyeball. But I think it came out really cute, and I really like how the theme panned out. Oh, actually, give me just a second because, okay, so I also made this little box, and I just left it simple, mostly because I didn't have a way to make it look like, I thought it kind of looked like a chicken coop, except for I didn't have anything that was like wire to make it look like an opening, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. And then I paper pieced everything in blue and white papers. And then I'm gonna house my bead dangle in here. Something beaded was the requirement, and so I decided to do a dangle. And I didn't have any blue and white charms, but I did all the beads in blue and white. So I have a cow, a pig, a chicken. Oh wait, do I have 2 cows? Oh, I'm sorry. This is a sheep, a pig, a cow, a bunny, and a chicken. And then all these blue and white beads that I wire wrapped. And I'll just wrap it in tissue and put it in this box, and then I'll bag all of these and send them on their way. I hope that Jenny and my swap recipient like what I made for them, and I really had a lot of fun crafting this. Let me know what you guys think and what you liked best that I made. Give me a like and a subscribe if you could, and I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you, and I'll catch you on the next one.